Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to make this video to sort of explain why I had to change my username because I've been really trying to keep everyone in the know of what's going on, but I know that not everybody necessarily understands or they just might not have seen any of my posts yet. But basically, yes, I did have to change my username. This was not a decision that I came up with on my own. That being said, I have found a lot of positivity in this name change, which I'll discuss in a second. But if you want to know why I had to change it, I'm going to go into a little bit more detail in this video just to get you informed about the situation. It's really not that big of a deal, but I know that to some people, KeybladeSarah was, something that they had grown attached to, and I have been very attached to this username for 6 years now. I've had it for 6 years, I think, and so it's been really hard. But I know it's just a name, and I would like to also preface this by saying thank you so much for all of the support that you guys have given me. I have received pretty much nothing but positive responses regarding this name change, and really means the world to me. I was so nervous because it feels like it's a part of me, so like to get rid of a part of me, it's almost like I have to start over, but it hasn't been like that at all, and I just can't thank you guys enough. But basically, sorry for taking so long to get to the point, but I had to change my name because essentially copyright issues. So a lot of people were confused and were saying like, well, how can you copyright the word Keyblade and different things like that? And I'm just going to try to explain this to you. But basically, I was working with my merch store, trying to come up with some merch. And I mean, we had already had some issues with some of my designs. I guess they were a little bit too closely related to Kingdom Hearts, even though we tried not to have them look like Kingdom Hearts. They were just a little bit too inspired by, if that makes sense. And Disney actually works with the merch store that I work with as well. So you could see how that would be a problem. My store got flagged by Disney, and I don't think it was necessarily like an actual individual who flagged my store. It was probably a bot who maybe picked up on the word Keyblade. And so my store got flagged, and the person that I was working with let me know that. And so I just was like, oh shoot. And I just had this like realization, like maybe I shouldn't be known as KeybladeSarah. And he even said like, you probably should consider a name change and speak to a lawyer about this because this could be a problem in the long run. And I agreed, and I actually was looking up, my fiance and I were looking up like Keyblade, is it copywritten? And we found a tweet from me like 2 years ago where I was like, hey guys, is having Keyblade in my name a problem? And I guess I really should have like thought about it further than just that tweet, because it was obviously something that was on the back of my mind, and I really should have thought about this more. But yeah, so I ended up speaking with a lawyer, and we just came to the conclusion that it would be best if I changed my name. He spoke to some colleagues, and it was just decided like, you should change it. Whether or not it was actually fair use is still kind of up in the air. But because I make Kingdom Hearts content and I'm closely related to the series is what makes it not fair use. Like, let's say I had maybe a business that I'm running that's just completely unrelated to video games or Kingdom Hearts. I probably could get away with using the word Keyblade just because they're not like super closely related. I don't know, the law is weird, and I don't quote me, I don't exactly know 100% the specifics about these sorts of things, but it almost comes off as, by me having Keyblade in my name, that I might be like endorsed by like Disney or Square, which I'm obviously not. I mean, like I have like the Square Enix Elite member program thing, but that's completely, that's just like a partnership type thing, which is just totally different. But yeah, so it's a gray area. There's no black and white answer. Like, can I have Keyblade in my name? But the fact that I am a content creator and I have been growing a community and, trying to sell merch and just trying to build this brand, I hate using that word, it makes it a problem, because in the future down the line, it could, Disney's obviously trying to keep their assets, and it makes sense because Kingdom Hearts 3 is now out, and so they're obviously trying to sell a lot more merch, and they're trying to sell more things that are Kingdom Hearts related, which is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. I see a lot of people, when I tell this story, criticizing Disney, but I don't want you guys to do that, because this is not Disney's fault. Again, I don't even think that it was like a specific person from Disney who went and flagged me. It was probably a bot. I'm not 100% sure what happened there, but it's not Disney's fault. They do own these things. Keyblade is Kingdom Hearts. And that leads me to another thing. A lot of people are like, well, isn't it like Square Enix? Like you've been to the Kingdom Hearts 3 premiere, and Square, you're part of their elite member program, all that kind of stuff. And it's like, well, yeah. And I also thought that maybe the legality was handled by Square, but it turns out it's mostly Disney, or at least what I'm currently dealing with right now is a Disney thing and not a Square Enix thing. So we must keep that in mind. And obviously Disney likes to keep their things, and they're very, they can be a little strict with that, but it's their right. And I don't want you guys to be upset with Disney, or to go on like I don't want you guys to go on a protest or anything like that. It's just, it's my fault. I take full accountability. And I mean, it's not like I did this on purpose, and it's not like I was just naive to the law and to what could happen. And I really should have thought about it harder, and I should have come up with an alias that was more neutral. And that being said, obviously we changed from KeybladeSarah to SarahKey. So I wanted to keep it very similar and kind of with the same vibe. And I wanted something that still felt like me and was very personal to me. And this is what felt right to me. Now I know some people might not like it. It seems like most people do, which I'm very thankful for. Just know that it is what feels right for me, and it's what I'm comfortable with changing it to. And it still has that same essence that KeybladeSarah had. And obviously KeybladeSarah is such an important name to me, and it always will be. So that's why I really wanted to go with this name, and I hope that you guys will get used to it. And yeah, so in the long run, having a more neutral name is beneficial for multiple reasons, not just because of like me possibly getting in trouble by Disney. It's also good to kind of help me branch out and not keep me like stuck in a box of Keyblade and Kingdom Hearts, because Kingdom Hearts is my favorite thing in the whole world, and that's why I even had Keyblade in my name in the first place, because it's the biggest part of me. But the nice thing about SarahKey is that it still has that, but it also would allow for me to be able to maybe branch out in the future if I wanted to, because like, I love other games like Animal Crossing, and before I started making like constant Kingdom Hearts content, I was doing other videos too. It's just that I haven't really had the time to make other videos other than Kingdom Hearts, because Kingdom Hearts is my favorite thing, and so it's like very easy for me to talk about and make content about because I'm so passionate about it. But it is nice to have a name that's more neutral, so that if I did make a video about, say, Animal Crossing, it doesn't look kind of funny to be like KeybladeSarah making an Animal Crossing video, you know what I mean? But that being said, again, I really wasn't planning on changing it, but now that I've thought about it after the situation, I have seen a lot of the positive things that have come of it and could come of it, and I'm okay with it, and I'm happy that I found a name that still feels like me. And that's pretty much it. I think that's all I had to say about this. Yeah, it's been a journey. I also am not going to be saying May Your Heart Be Your Guide anymore because of that. If you guys didn't know, the May Your Heart Be Your Guide was my friend had done a cameo for me. He commissioned a cameo from Kyle Massey, because I always loved that like Cory in the House Best Anime joke. And he wanted him to say May Your Heart Be Your Guiding Key, but he ended up saying May Your Heart Be Your Guide in the video. But Kyle Massey is currently in trouble for some bad things, and I don't want to support that if the allegations are true. So I will not be saying May Your Heart Be Your Guide anymore, and I'm really sorry if you guys liked that, because I thought it was funny. It kind of sucks that this is happening, but some people are bad, so Yeah, we can't say that anymore. I'll try to come up with something to say at the end of my videos, but I want it to happen naturally, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, this has just been a rambling video, but I hope you've enjoyed it regardless. I actually am about to film another video, which is my reacting to Kingdom Hearts 3 memes. I'm gonna film that right after this, so I'm gonna be wearing the same outfit, don't judge me. Okay, I think that's pretty much all I had to say. Thank you for everything. Thank you for all of your support and love through all of this. I am excited to see what happens. I'm excited to like go on all of these different adventures with you guys as SarahKey, and I think that we'll get used to it pretty quickly. I think that's about it. All right, I appreciate you guys. If you would like to follow me on social media, I'm going to just name off my new social medias right now. I'm gonna have to start getting used to saying this at the end of my videos, but I am SarahKey on Twitch and YouTube. And then on Instagram and Twitter, I am the SarahKey, because I couldn't get SarahKey on those two platforms. So yeah, have a lovely day or night, depending on wherever you are. And yeah, I don't know what to say because I can't say. Bye guys.